Hey everyone, I'm Chelsea with the Allen County Public Library, and today I'm going to be showing you how to insert a lens in our telescope here and how to focus our lens so that we can see something in the sky. So first thing we're going to do is insert the lens, and our telescope comes with two different lenses. One is a 20 millimeter like this one, and then there's a 10 millimeter, and I'm going to be using the 20 for the demonstration here. So you're just going to take that with the end that doesn't have the cap on it and insert into our viewfinder here, and we're going to tighten the two screws that are on the viewfinder till it's nice and snug, and then you can take the cap off and you're ready to look through there. Another thing you're going to do is take the top of the telescope off. This is what will allow the light in and hit the lens so that you can see objects. So I already have it kind of loose, but it is kind of tricky to get off, so be careful doing that. And then I'll just lay that on the shelf on the bottom so that we don't lose it. And a little bit about what you do to focus this in. So you may think you can just look in the lens straight away and find something, and maybe you'll be lucky enough to do that, but I have not been so lucky. So what you're going to do is you are going to first find an object with the lens here, and it recommends that you do this at night, but I had trouble doing that in complete darkness because I live out in the country. There is nothing but pitch black, and I couldn't find an object to find. And it's hard to find the moon when it's just black and a moon, so you couldn't have a point of reference to move the telescope around. So it is now a little cloudy outside, so we're going to sight in today in the daylight. So you're first going to want to find something with the viewfinder here, and to move the telescope there are three different screws, I guess, for lack of a better word. So this back screw right here is at the bottom. It is just a silver screw. That is what will make the telescope go up and down. So as you can see, you twist it and it goes up, twist it this way and it goes down. So there's that element. Then on the back side, one that we attachments that we screwed in the other video, you are going to twist it and it's going to spin it this way on an arch. And then there is one more that sticks out the front, and you'll twist that and it turns it this way. So it has three axes to I guess rotate on. So you can use those to find your object, and I'm going to do that really fast and I'll show you what that looks like. So as you can see, I have our telescope sighted in on the stop sign on the square. So there are knobs on the side that will let you bring the telescope closer, so we can now focus on the trees in front of the stop sign, or you can focus behind. So now we're looking more at the stop sign itself. So you'll just twist those knobs until you focus in on what you're looking at, and then we're going to look at the star pointer. This is our viewfinder, and to turn it on, we're going to simply turn that knob and hear the click, and that's going to turn the laser on, and we're ready to look. Okay, so on the star pointer you can see that red dot there, and we use the viewfinder to find the stop sign, and as you can see, these are not in alignment. So what we're going to do is use these screws on the right side to go right and left. So I'm going to turn this little dial, and then there will be a screw underneath here that I'm going to tighten up, and it's going to lift it up and down. So it's going to go up there. I'm going to go a little further. The wind's making it a little hard to focus, but all right, that looks pretty close to what I had, and I'll double check in the viewfinder in just a second. But when you're doing this, it's important to remember to keep both eyes open when you're using the star pointer, and in the viewfinder you'll just use one eye, but that's just a tip to help you focus better. Also, don't forget to turn this off. It saves the battery and keeps it ready for the next person. Okay, so we now have our viewfinder and our star pointer both in alignment. They're ready to go. As long as you don't move your telescope, you are lined up and ready to look at the stars. So if you wanted to then move the telescope higher or to the left or right or whatever to find a different object in the sky, you can use just the star pointer. Just look through this with both eyes open, adjust it, and you should be able, whatever you see here, you should see more magnified by looking through the viewfinder here. So you are ready to go and look at the stars.